and say no.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Trading to Glory. I believe we're on episode 11 already, and this is the aftermath of episode 10, the aftermath of Sunday night bidding and sniping and investing and all that good stuff. If you wanted to see my investments and what I did to get these deals, check out the last episode. But today, we're talking about the profit that we're getting from him. And after I finished the last episode, I kept buying. I kept continuing what I was doing in that episode for hours afterwards. And I picked up over 100 cards on my unassigned. And I've just got them chilling here like Lisandro Martinez, Jonathan Soriano, Karamo, etc., etc. I think the card I have the most of is Vogt and Lisandro Martinez. I picked up those the most of. And I got pretty much all of my Vogts here for 650 or 750 or 700 in that range. And I have a lot of them. I have a lot of the Vogts. A couple pages of them. And that's an investment that thankfully has worked out really well. Got them all for, you could say, discard price there. And now he's all the way up at 2,100 coins, which is awesome. So he's already risen about, if I got him for 700, then he's tripled in price already on the Vogt. So we're making 300% profit on that card. I guess 200% profit on that card, which is absolutely awesome. And we've got so much to sell. And even if he's going to get higher in price, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start beginning to sell my Vogt, or however you pronounce this guy's name. I'm going to start selling them for 2,100 slowly. Get my cards, on the market. And really just open up transfer list space. Because I have so much in my unassigned. And I really just want to get that all organized. I've got so much to sell right now. So it's going to take me a couple hours to probably get everything sold. But once we do, we should have a couple 100,000 coin profit. I mean, these Sorianos should work out great. I got them all for, looks like 1,700 or less. Maybe down to about 1,100, but no more than 1,700 it looks like. Between 1,100 and 1,700 right there. And let's go ahead and see what our Jonathan Soriano is actually going for now. Jonathan Soriano is above 2,000 coins, which is always a good sign, but not too much above it. He's about 2,400 coins, so we're making some profit there. We haven't seen the Lisandro Martinez rise quite as much as we've wanted him to. He's still about 1,200, maybe a little higher than 1,200 coins at this point, maybe 1,400. Yeah, it looks like he's selling at 1,400 after a couple of minutes, so he's up a little bit in price, and we got them all for about 1,000 and less, so we're doing all right with the Lisandro Martinez, but I'm hoping he hits 2,000 coins. And we've got hopefully a new SBC dropping in 8 minutes. We saw the Raja 9-Golan leak yesterday. It could be a Raja 9-Golan SBC. We could just get a random OTW SBC. No matter what it is, I hope there is an SBC today, because we haven't had one in a while, and we really need something that is lower rated, that is going to give more demand to some of these cards on our transfer list and unassigned. Because if they drop another SBC, even if it's like, something super, super low rated, like a marquee matchup or something like that, which isn't going to happen today, it's Monday. But if they drop something along those lines where it just requires rare gold cards, maybe a lot of chemistry, then these cards could really, really go up in price and really make us some good profit. If it's like an 82 rated team that you need in whatever SBC could be dropping today, our Oyarzaballs will go up even more, because we got all of these. You guys have been seeing them in a couple episodes in a row. We only have a couple left, but I got them for about 1,400 to 1,700 coins. And that Oyarzabal, as it is out of packs, has risen from 1,600 coins all the way up to 4,300 coins now. 4,300. So that's some solid profit on him as well. And he could go up even higher if the SBC drops. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's a lot of selling on our account. But before we get into that, guys, let's show the team that I ended up going with for our squad that we talked about in the last episode. We got Inaki Williams up top. Got him for 18,000 coins. He goes for like 21k right now. got Fakir, spent a little extra coinage on him, but he was already at striker, and he had a hot card on him, and he was only a couple hundred coins more, so I thought that was a great deal on Fakir because he was in the position we needed. He's naturally a cam, and then the opposite for Morales. Morales is naturally a striker, and I got him for 4,500 on a snipe for center attacking mid, so I didn't have to position change anybody on this team. We've got Anderson Talisca. I actually did position change him, so scratch that. I put him from cam to center mid, but that's the only one I did because I got everybody else in the position already, like Casemiro, Paulinho, the fullbacks, etc., which saves us some coins in the long run. So that's the squad we went with. If you guys think I should change anything, let me know down in the description or in the comments down below. I've liked the attack so far. Inaki Williams has 2 goals and an assist in 4 games, and that was actually only 3 games. Technically 2, because one of the games I got a red card right away, and I just quit so I wouldn't get the red card because I wasn't dealing with that. So he didn't really have a chance to score that game. And then in the next game, right after my second game, the guy quit in the 8th minute, and we were still tied 0-0. So technically he has 2 goals and an assist in 2 games. So not bad, not bad. Fakir has a goal and an assist in 2 games, and then Morales hasn't gotten a stat yet. Maybe Morales is the weak link out of the attack. Haven't really scored with him. Haven't had too many opportunities with him, I guess. Talisca's a little bit low balance, but overall still a pretty strong card in the midfield. It's hard to take the ball from him if, you know, he's shielding it. Paulinho is a beast. Casemiro's a little clunky. Semedo's really good. He's got 4-star skills. Ramos is Ramos. Eder Militao's really good. Tejas, I've had no issues with him. He gets up the pitch a lot, though, with his high work rate. He gets, you know, he's overlapping like a left winger. And then we've got Ter Stegen at goal. He's been fine so far. And I'm with the 2 games that I didn't get a red card in because I obviously lost the red card game. But I won the other 2 games that I played. So we're not doing too bad with the team so far. The new SBC that came out is the SBC, I believe it was Theo Walcott, and his card, it's not a bad squad building challenge, guys. I wouldn't say it's a bad squad building challenge, but it's debatably worth it or not worth it. It looks like it's probably going to cost you around 120,000 coins to do. But he does have some pretty good in-game stats with really good dribbling, really good pace. He's got good passing, and that's pretty decent shooting as well. His physicality is a little bit of a letdown, but the real killer to the card is the 3-star. So if you're not a skiller, maybe this is the card for you. But if you need those 4-star skills like me, I'm probably not going to put 120k into an untradeable card that has 3-star skills because I know I won't use it for very long because eventually there will be a card in the Premier League very similar to Walcott that does have 4-star skills, and that's a card that I'd rather spend. I'd spend an extra 30k just to get the extra skill moves, you know, but it's not a bad card. So it's debatable. I'll probably get a cheaper solution out for it shortly, but comes down to whether you decide you want to do it or not. It's kind of I'm on the fence about whether it's worth it or not. Most of the people I think in my chat on Twitch are saying it's a no-go, but if you think that it fits your squad well, I genuinely think that would play really well in game. You could probably use it until December before it becomes irrelevant. Once Footmas starts and then Team of the Year begins, then a card like Theo Walcott's probably not going to be something that you're gonna want to use. But let's at least appreciate the design of flashback cards this year. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That is an amazing design for the flashback cards this year. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So I am hyped for flashbacks now because the more that they come out, I'm going to do some of those just for the design. I mean, that is one of the best looking cards in FIFA history. No doubt about it. But in terms of selling cards, we've began to sell, and I want to show you guys. Sold all our Balls for over 4,000 coins, and then we've got a lot of the Vogts selling, Dalberts, a couple of the Jonathan Sorianos, all sold for 2,200. Mojica rose a ton. I got him for a near discard price and made like 3,000 coins a card on him. Absolutely insane. I'm going to go and clear the transfer list. That way I can get more on the transfer list from my unassigned, because I literally don't even know how many people I have in the unassigned, and I kind of want to get it closer to less than 50 because it only shows 50 items, and if it only shows 50 items, that means that It could be 100, 150. I'm not even sure. Second wave investing is something I've mentioned in previous episodes, but I haven't demonstrated it to you guys yet because when I upload my Sunday night bidding, it always comes out at about the time that the second wave is going through. So you haven't really gotten to see me buy these cards as an investment. So I'm going to show you guys the cards I bought during the second wave, or at least an example of it, and basically how it worked out for us and see if we made profit on it. So 2,900, basically 3,000 coins for Kevin Malcuit. And I didn't snipe this card. I didn't bid on this card. I literally bought it for what it was going for at the time of the second wave during Sunday night bidding, which is basically Monday morning. It's like 8 a.m. UK, Monday morning. And I got these Malcuits, and let's go and find them. There he is, 78 rated. And I bought 4 or 5 of them, and I got 2,300, 2,300. I bought them all that were listed for 2,300. I didn't even snipe them. Bought them all for 2,300. And he's already risen 600, 700 coins for us. Easy profit. That's not the only card I did that with, obviously, but I just wanted to show you guys how it kind of works out. Yeah, you're not going to be making 3K per card unless you get really lucky with the investment, but you will be making some profit, and it just adds another opportunity for profit every Sunday night / Monday morning, where if you have extra coins left over, and you probably should, because these investments that you make on Sunday night, Monday morning in terms of the bidding, they're not normally really expensive cards. They're all less than 4,000 coins generally. So you can buy a ton of them. And the return is a really high percentage. So yes, you might need to buy a ton more. So yeah, if you buy a Goretzka for 30,000 coins, okay, you can buy one Goretzka and be done with it. But you can also buy 10 cards for 3,000 coins. And maybe that Goretzka goes up to 34K. Which is profit, but the card that you bought for 3K goes up all the way to 4,000 coins. So the percentage that it rose is so much higher. Basically, that's the same as if the Goretzka went from 30 to 40K. So it's a better percentage return if you're willing to put in the effort to buy all of the cards, which is what we did with our unassigned, and we're still selling. We still got a lot to sell. I gotta go ahead and clear the transfer list again, but we're making progress, and I'm trying to get a lot of these sold quickly so that I can reinvest in Team of the Week investments before they go up like Tuesday night. I kind of want to get some James Milners, and I don't think I want to get Wesley, but I do think I want to get some more James Milners, which I got for like 900 coins, and yeah, 900 coins and 850 coins. He's like 1,200 now, which I still think is a really good deal, because if James Milner gets into Team of the Week, his base card at 81 rated is going to double, no doubt. Like, there's no chance it doesn't, because that SBC for the Wildcat, I think, is out until at least Thursday. I think it's 3 full days, 4 full days maybe. And then this Milner's 81 rated. It's English. It's Liverpool. It just gets links everywhere. So that's just an example of a card that's going to work out brilliantly out of packs if he does get into Team of the Week. I haven't looked into the Team of the Week predictions yet, but Milner could be one of them because of his assist and his penalty goal at the end to clutch 3 points for Liverpool. I feel like he probably should be getting in to the Team of the Week. With that new SBC, we actually have seen some cards rise in price, and one of the cards that rose a lot is this guy right here, Paulinho. I only bought one of them, and I got him last night at 3,800, and I wish I would have bought a ton of them, but he actually went up all the way to 16,000 coins, which is over 4 times the amount I bought him for, and there's no chance I hold that card at that price. And I imagine if he went up, Talisca probably rose a little bit too with that hyperlink, I imagine. Let's see what he's at. And I'll sell both of them. Yeah, Talisca's up as well. Talisca is about 4,000, 5,000 coins maybe. So I'll probably sell both of them and just buy them back because there's no way they stay this expensive. Yeah, he's like 5,500 maybe. There's no way they stay this expensive. So I'm just going to sell both of them and get my profit. Ooh, he's already at center mid as well. So I might be able to get some extra coins for Talisca. And I'll just buy them back when they drop back down. No issue at all there. Let's see what the cheapest card for Talisca at center mid is. Because I got him with a center mid. I don't think there are any at center mid. There's one at 9.5k. and it hasn't been bought. I'll list mine for maybe 7.5k. That Paulinho already sold, by the way. Sold immediately. He literally went extinct at 16k. And it's just because Footbin has it in the cheapest solution. Once it's not the cheapest solution anymore, it'll go back down. I'll just go and list mine for, let's go just 6.2k. Make 3 times as much as what I sold bought them for. I wonder if some other cards have risen, like in my team. Like, I wonder if Casemiro's gone up because of the SBC. I got him for 26,000 coins. And you need some higher rated players, so I feel like maybe he's gone up a little bit. No, he has not. He has not. I thought I'd check. No reason to sell him if he hasn't risen. Tejas, I bought him for 5,900. He's like 7,500 now. I bought Semedo for 2,800. He's like 32k now, not because of the SBC, just naturally. I haven't checked Fakir of them, but I literally bought this team to use, but they ended up being good investments anyway. So make some profit there. We'll take that all day. Like, we're finally out of the unassigned. The Talisca sold just fine at 6,200, which is over triple of what I bought them for. A lot of the other investments have sold. Some of them haven't, but we're making good profit overall. The Caramo's doubled in price. That's another example of what I was just talking about with the Malcuits. Caramo I bought for half this price. I didn't snipe them. I didn't bid. That's just what they were going for in the second wave. Got them for 800 coins. Sold them for 1,600. Still got some Jonathan Sorianos listed. A Bertrand. Got this Pulisic listed. Probably should sell this time around. And all we got left on the transfer list, we've got the Milliners, which I'm not going to be selling. Rodriguez, who hasn't really risen to the profit I want yet. Vogt, which we'll just keep selling throughout the day because I got a ton of him. Lisandro Lopez has risen to decent profit, or not Lisandro Lopez, Lisandro Martinez has risen to decent profit, but I think he could get even higher, so I'm holding him still because I got a lot of him, and if I can maximize my profit on him, that'd be good. But I'm going to go and clear my transfer list and then send everything from my unassigned. That way, we'll be able to actually get in on these packs, I think, that I've been saving. Not saving, because I just haven't been able to open them, but we're out of the unassigned, which allows us to access a lot of different other things in the game, because you literally can't open packs if you have unassigned, which can be good if you want to save your packs, but there's really no reason for me to save these bang average packs in my transfer or in my pack pile. So we're gonna go ahead and open those right now. I've only got 2 of them, and I think one of them's okay and one of them's really bad. I guess they're both alright. We'll start with the premium mixed players pack. We get 3 rare players, and we get 4 golds, 4 silver, 4 bronze. So on average, only 1 rare gold, and it's not going to be anything great, but it is at least a rare gold. We get a Tammy Abraham. Alright, I mean, he's been in form, and he might get another in form sometime soon. I mean, he's been on fire, but I can't imagine he actually sells for too much right now. Nonetheless, it's an untradeable pack, it looks like, so we'll send it all to the club, and we'll get into the next pack, which I'm pretty sure is also an untradeable pack. This is 2 rare gold players. Can we get something in this one? Looking for that board drop at least here. Looking for that board drop at least. We're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. Can we get something decent? It's going to be Musacchio. Just some SBC fodder for us for the future, marquee matchups or something like that. Nothing special, though. And Ruben Diaz as well. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of patience. This is the next day from the last segment of the video. And you guys saw Lisandro Martinez. He was chilling around 1,400 coins. And I said, I'm okay with that profit, but I know I can get more. I just had to be patient with it. And it worked out brilliantly, guys. This Lisandro Martinez is now 3,000 coins on the market, and that's over double of what he was yesterday. I held on to all 48 of them that I bought. Held on to all 48 of the Lisandro Martinez cards that I bought, and I'm going to show you guys the profit on them. Sold a few for 2,600 because that's what he was earlier today, but I had a ton of them, so he continued to rise a little bit, started to get 2,900 for him, and then started to get some 3,000s in here as well, which I just now sold. And hey, maybe he gets even higher. But what I have noticed about his card is that there's only been 4 days, but there have been 4 days where he's less than 2,000 coins on the market. And it kind of happens randomly. And he's never really been above 3,000 coins too often. So I think this is more so an outlier at 3,000 coins. I think he's more likely to drop than rise higher if I hold another day. Yeah, he could get up a couple hundred more coins maybe. I know the supply is coming because of SBCs, but I also understand that, yeah, this card is 77 rated. If there's any supply that hits the market in the next couple days, and with Team of the Week dropping, people will open packs, maybe, just maybe, we'll get an SBC with packs in return. I know that's kind of a far-fetched statement because we haven't really seen much in FIFA 20 so far. But that could happen, and that would bring down his price. So with that being said, guys, I take this profit all day. I move on to my next investments, which is going to be Team of the Week investments. Now, I'm probably not going to go as hard with Team of the Week investments, and let's just go ahead and clear the sold items. Clean slate, guys. Sunday bidding's over. We made probably, what was that, maybe 250,000 coins on it. Very successful weekend, guys, especially because it started off very slow with the snipes. Weren't working. The bidding in wave 2 was brilliant. So I picked up a couple Bergwijn. I picked up a couple Milner. And looking at Team of the Week, guys, we should have probably around 10 hours between when this video goes up and when Team of the Week actually drops. So there is time still to invest. Cards are a little bit higher than what they were. And I'm getting in late on the investments again for Team of the Week, which, guys, I apologize. I'm not trying to be this late for Team of the Week. It just seems like every time I want to invest in Team of the Week, my transfer list is all full. I'm too busy selling, and I'm too busy with school on Monday and Tuesday to really hone in on my next investments in time. And 2 weeks in a row, I keep buying my Team of the Week investments on Tuesdays. Yes, you can, and you will make profit. You saw I did it with Oyarzabal. You saw I did it with Kolarov. It's worked twice, but I could make more profit if I bought them earlier. Steven Bergwijn is 2,200 coins now. He was 1,700 coins yesterday. If I had only bought then, that's 500 more coins profit per card. And that's a pretty decent chunk because I normally buy about 50 of them. So 50 times 500, 25,000 coins, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think 25,000 coins. Again, I haven't had a math class in a very long time, but I'm pretty sure that's 25,000 coins that I could have made as more profit. But 2,200 is not terrible because this is an 82 rated card. And if he gets an inform, that means that he goes out of packs for a week. He still links with players like you've got Inform Malin. People love using that card. People love using Quincy Promes, so that is another reason people will build an Eredivisie squad. People love Tagliafico at left back. There are different options that make people want to build these kind of squads. So with that being said, Bergwijn could rise from demand for being in people's squads, but mostly it'll come through 82 rated demand. We saw 82 rated rise a little bit yesterday from the SBC, and Bergwijn wasn't an exception. He went up a couple hundred coins. Yes, that's combined with the people investing for Team of the Week, but it happened, and other cards did as well. There is going to be demand, and he really can't go down too much. But what I have noticed, guys, and I want you to be very careful, there is a little bit more investing in Team of the Week this week. They saw our profits from the first 2 weeks, guys. People are catching on. And with more people investing in the same cards, that means more panic selling. That means more supply when they're out of packs, which also means they might not go up quite as much in coinage, or at least not until later in the weekend, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, before they go back in packs. So I just want you to be a little bit more aware. Make sure you're making safer investments if you're going to invest in Team of the Week investing. Again, I'm not going to go too hard with it this week. I'm probably going to go with some of the more higher investments this week, and we'll get into that in the next episode. I have been doing a lot of low budget, and I'm going to continue doing low budget investment, not only because it's effective, but it'll help you guys who still aren't quite up there in coins yet. Maybe some of you guys are up in the million mark with me. I'm at about 1.3 million, and we've got our team back. I bought my Paulinho and Talisca back because Paulinho rose to 16K because of the SBC. It was obvious that he wasn't staying at 16K, so I sold him there, bought him back for 6.6K, which, again, that's not a great deal on him, don't get me wrong. He probably will get below that in price, but I want him for my team. I want to play with him, so I might lose 2K on him. I'm not worried at all about it. This team has been great, by the way. I played a couple more games with it. This Inaki Williams plays like Eusebio, but with a 2-star weak foot. Absolutely insane card. Morales hasn't been as much of a stunner for me. Morales hasn't done much, and he plays at striker. It's really just been the Inaki Williams show up there. And Fakir's not bad as well. Paulinho's a beast. I think I mentioned that earlier in this episode. But Inaki Williams, he's freaking great. That's what I'll say about that, guys. This is the end of the episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to slap a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We are actually getting very close to hitting, I believe it's 120,000 subscribers. So if you're new and haven't hit that sub button yet for me, help me out, get me to another milestone. It would mean a lot to me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.